Damaged grass is ugly and no one likes it in their yard. And so today I'm going to talk to you about improper care of St. Augustine yards, the common things that people do, its effects, what it can do to your yard, and then I'm going to give the solution to the problem. I want to preface this by saying I work for a lawn maintenance company for the past 6 years, and I have received training, teaching along in the job about St. Augustine and how to take care of it and stuff like that. So, yeah, basically I'm going to tell you about, the two common things that homeowners do, what its effects on the grass is, and then the best solution for that and how to avoid it in the future and stuff like that. Sorry about that. The most common problem with grass, the St. Augustine grass, is damage from height. A lot of homeowners think it's like zoysia or bahia, and they cut it kind of low. Clemson actually says in a maintenance bulletin for St. Augustine to cut it between 2.5 to 4 inches. It's pretty common to see in Aiken County St. Augustine cut about 3 inches, and usually you always want to cut grass a little bit higher in shaded areas because the grass doesn't get as much sunlight. And the second problem that homeowners have with caring for St. Augustine is they use dull blades with lawnmowers. And this is kind of a problem because as the dull blades go over the grass to cut it, it rips instead of cutting the leaves of grass. So it leaves the ends of the leaves damaged, and it really is not good for the grass at all. In fact, mowing height is a huge problem. It has a big effect on St. Augustine, and the mowing height can actually cause runners and thatch buildup. And thatch is basically just dead leaves on the grass. They fall down under the leaves of grass that are living, and they can compact over time and actually create a barrier to rain, phosphorus, and fertilizer, you name it. It's just terrible for the grass. And it can actually also lead to more runners to grow. And runners are roots that grow on top of the ground. They usually spread out from the grass. A little bit of runners are fine, but if you have too much, it's called looping. And this is terrible for the grass because eventually the whole lawn becomes like a mat of just runners. You have no real grass basically, and it's very hard to get your yard back correctly. And back to the dull blades. The dull blades, the ripping of the blades of grass, instead of it being cut properly with a nice edge, it leaves the grass susceptible to disease. In fact, Michael Morris says that gray leaf is very common in Aiken County, and it's basically whenever the grass is ripped from dull blades, gray leaf can move in. It's a very common disease for St. Augustine to get. It's very hard to treat. So with that, basically, the basic solution is to cut your grass higher and with sharp blades. Sharp blades are really the key here. Clemson actually says in a maintenance calendar to keep sharp blades on your lawnmower for this exact reason. But really the best solution that you can do for your yard is to call Morris Lawn & Landscape. We can do an excellent job for you. You don't have to worry about, cutting your grass on Saturdays. You can have your days off to you. You can go golfing, watch TV, do what you want to do. You don't have to worry about cranking up a weed eater in the South Carolina heat and your wife yelling at you about sticks in the yard and keeping sharp blades on your mower and any mowing heights. We just come, we show up, and we do a professional job. And really that's the best solution possible for maintaining your St. Augustine yard. And so with that, basically I want to recap and say dull blades and low cutting height are the main problems I see homeowners having with properly maintaining their St. Augustine yards. And so basically just cut them higher with sharp blades, and the best solution possible, call Morris Lawn & Landscape. In fact, we have flyers up here as you leave today. Grab one. We have tips on there about how to take care of your St. Augustine yard properly and throughout the year, including things like fertilization and top dressing, not only mowing height and how to cut them. And attached is actually a business card. We have our Morris Lawn & Landscape business card on there. You can give us a call anytime We come out and give free estimates. It's really the best solution. We'd be happy to work with you. Just give us a call anytime, and remember, Morris Lawn Landscape for your lawn care needs here in Aiken County.